Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host, Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. We're going to be playing some more Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 today. Working our way towards the cargo career path, trying to skip the path that they force you onto. Not sure if it's going to work. We're still working towards it. Let's grab the skydiving mission up here so we can unlock more up north. I've just been doing skydiving missions because I can knock them out in like 25 minutes flat without cheating and skipping steps or anything like that. Like just full out doing the flights. And they're fun. So we're getting close to 35,000, which is where I believe the career mode unlocks. If it doesn't, I really don't know what to do because this game just doesn't really seem to work the way it's supposed to. But is what it is. We should be able to start the music once it actually loads up the next scene. I don't want to overload the game here. So it is still loading, but I should be able to start the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost time for the next session. We'll be boarding shortly with Group 1, jumping with Faye. Please make sure your gear is good to go, and let's make this one for the books.
I'm poking the cat, trying to get the chucks. She's not even waking up or nothing. I don't care. I am happy. So we are good. We will call tower. Call tower.
Hey, Mave 2 in 16840. Ready to go send them in? Acknowledged in 16840. Everyone listen up. It's time to board the
Alright, I got that open, but as I was opening it, I noticed
Understood?
that.
Good.
That's not the direction we're taking off, right? Like, oh, thank God there's actually a runway to our right. Alright, let's get this thing started up. Make sure throttle is down here.
Meet our captain. Looks a little wild, but the best pilots always do. Captain, we're ready. I'll do the safety checks once you've started. All right, let's make this a jump to remember.
So I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but you remember those? They were like fake stuffed dogs and cats in like a cute little bed, and it just had like a little air pump thing in it that would make it look like it was breathing slowly, obviously, and they were curled up like this and looked like this. It's one thing that always wigs me out with her. She looks fake, and she looks like one of them fake sleeping stuffed animal things, always. Taxi? Oh, we got it.
Oscar Romeo 906 traffic Cessna, November 16840, is taxiing to runway 15.
Taxi to hold short. Where's my hold short? Hold short is behind me.
Is everyone ready to go?
It counted it, so we're gonna announce takeoff.
Important reminder.
Take
We're
off.
here to have fun, but your security is our priority. So listen
Take
to what
off.
I say at all times.
Stupid.
All right.
Oscar Romeo 906
I
traffic
see that
Cessna.
everyone has
Take
their
off
plates.
from runway 15.
Seatbelt, ice shield, and everything ready?
5 south departure.
Great. Time to ride the
Get
red
on this runway here. For some reason this plane always tips to the right, so I gotta counter it. Or the left, I mean. Sorry, I have to tilt to the
Hey,
right
buddy,
because
are
it
you
tips to
okay
the
with the
left.
flight path and all? You should have spotted it on your map. Your drop axis today is into the wind, heading
Lots of
157
trees.
degrees
Look at
true.
all them
Current
trees.
on-site speed is 0 knots. I'm keeping
Dun, dun,
tabs on
dun,
everything from my
dun,
end.
dun,
Keep
dun,
it
dun,
steady
dun.
and see you.
This is the new shit. Yep. Alrighty, so it wants me to get up to 1900 feet, part of the initial climb, and then it will tell me my jump axis, which looks like it is behind me. Rebel, rebel, bitch, bitch, rebel, rebel, party, party, sex, 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 and don't forget the violence, blah, 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 with your lovey dovey's. Alright, I'll try not to do that again. I know I'm tone deaf, so I try not to sing to people. I mean, I guess a lot of people wouldn't exactly consider this singing anyway, so... Oh, we got flaps on still. That's why we're going so slow. I was like, why are we not gaining speed the way we normally would? Forgot the flaps on. My bad. My bad.
All right, people, I'm your jump master. Everyone calls me Dodo. Few reminders.
Everyone calls her Dodo.
Unbuckle your harness.
That's
Safe now.
questionable.
You want to be able to jump off the plane if something happens. We jump at
So
around
now we just need to figure out what our heading is.
and 60-second freefall max.
And
before
it
we pop
looks
the parachute.
like our heading is gonna be 321, 322. $320 is pretty dang close for me. I think I'll take it, to be honest. Need to turn on heading select and
It's
vertical
safe,
nav.
don't worry.
And I need to set altitude to 14,000 or so. It's just higher than I'm jumping essentially. Come on. Autopilot on. If I would stop shaking like crazy. Oh, gotta turn off autopilot. And turn off flight director. Give it a second and turn it back on. Let it wake up. Yep, here we go. It's waking up and actually doing what it's supposed to this time around.
Your first time in White City, guys.
We're gonna turn on autopilot. I should be able to let go and it'll
Good
correct
idea to
now.
book this jump with us. From here, White City is a real treat for the eye.
The plane's a little slow sometimes to
Would have been a
correct,
shame
which I'm
missing
okay
this spot.
with, but it's doing it. It's got this. Because as long as it can fly for me, I get to pet my kitty. I do want like 325 though. Why is it not switching though here? Because
Now's the time to speak up or forever hold your peace, bro.
it's still trying to go towards 313 and it, you know what, I already know. Hey, wait a minute. Alright, we got some getting closer to a hick hop now. If I'd stop shaking, Jesus. Turn off. Turn it back on. Why is the heading not correcting though? Because heading select mode wasn't on, that's why. Whoa! Okay, so now that we got that part corrected, we need to do this part up a little bit. Are you cleaning yourself, kitty?
Gonna be super cold now. No, don't worry. It's not that chilly out there.
We can still increase nose up a little more. I always try to go as up as I can, essentially, without fully stalling, and it seems to climb the fastest that way. So I just set the autopilot and kind of nose up a little bit more each time until I get to about 50-ish or so. I don't like getting too much below 50. We're already ahead of schedule, which is good. It's good for business.
Now is the time. Hope you're ready.
Whoa. What are you
Never
doing,
been
kitty?
more ready.
You're gonna lopside this plane. You're leaning too much to one side of my lap. Because you're so overweight. No, I'm kidding. She's all fluff. She doesn't weigh shit. I think the other day we weighed her at like 11 pounds or something. She's a teenier one. I mean, I guess that is up to full-size cat, but like compared to our other cat, the orange one that likes to sit in my lap all the time too, I think she's like 18 pounds or 16. She's up there.
Can we grab a quick drink before we jump?
We're about
But
to jump, but you'll have
she's
plenty of
also
cold drinks when we get back down.
a feral tomcat. We found her after a tornado. Oh, it's time to start turning. Kick off the autopilot. Well, we found her whole litter after a tornado, and she magnetized to my wife, you know, the kitty distribution system. So yeah, we ended up with her, but she has feline asthma, and it's pretty severe. She's allergic to like everything, and we have her on medications. One of them was steroids for a long time, and that is what was making her overweight. Even the new medication we have her on still keeps doing it. There's nothing we can really do. It's either she gets sick and passes, or we let her get overweight. So we're taking the lesser of two evils. And I love it. Young Jeezy, eh? You know, I never would have been able to pick any Young Jeezy song out of a list lineup. Kind of sounds like old DMX. But he died, didn't he? Alright, so now we're lined up with the approach at 140. Alright, and make sure all the settings are on still, and autopilot again. So now it will pick up where it left off. And we are still actually climbing ahead of schedule. Oh no. My drink has become defective. Call tower.
N16840, Mave 22 minutes.
Alright, that can go away. And I love it. Hey, so oxygen up here, is it a thing? Or are we gonna die? Nah, they're jumping without masks and stuff, so it's gotta be a thing here. Like, at what height does oxygen start to thin out? Am I going too slow? It kind of feels like I'm falling. Let's pick up a little more speed. Because we are still aimed a little higher than we need to be. So maybe the extra speed will counter the weird drop that I'm seeing. I mean, we got 3 miles still, and we are almost to the height. So I think we're going to be fine either way. I want to say 10.4 is the jump height, or 11.4. Crap, I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention earlier. Looks like we are on schedule now. Oh. Tears don't fall. They crash around me. Is that Bullet for My Valentine or My Chemical? Can't remember. Bullet for My Valentine. It's like I know it's emo, I just can't remember which. I do have to stay on track though, so I'm going to shut off the autopilot here because it's taking me a little off. And I'm just going to correct it right meow. We are going slow enough that I can get the flaps on right now, so I'm going to. It wants me at 11.4, so I'm actually too high already. So we can get down to 11.4 pretty easy. 157 degrees for the heading, which it is happy with already, so a little bit lower and we will have met all the criteria. We are good. So we can let them call tower, let them jump.
Now jump. Catch some wind.
Catch some wind. Let's actually, I can hop us out of the plane. We can watch them jump.
No one left, Captain. I'll catch up.
Splat. That's what I do at baseball games too. Every time the foul ball goes up into the stands, you just imagine someone getting splatted by it. Alright, let's see here. Did pretty good. Call tower. Call tower. Flaps up, throttle out.
Great run. Smooth and right over the drop zone.
By doing it the way I do it, helps save fuel for one, but then it also keeps me from going over speed. These planes do have a limit to their airframe. It's that candy cane coming up on the left here. So right now I'm just kind of getting an idea of how fast I can dive. And then also looking for the airport, which is there, and the finals to the west. So that's the direction we want to keep heading, is west, so that when we turn around, we already are facing the right way to come in for our landing. So just keep diving. Guilty to come. We're getting there. Keep on diving. And I believe because we're in a mountainous region is the reason why the number on the altimeter seems off. It's like right now it says we're at 4,500 feet, and we are probably closer to like 1,000 feet from the ground. So like, I think that has to do with the mountainous elevation and stuff. So I just keep that in mind and know that I'm gonna get close faster. You definitely don't want to slam into the ground. There's no coming back from that. Oh, that's a cute little lake. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay. So now I can flare up. We're gonna level. Get these flaps down as it stalls. Bring ourselves back into the correct angle. So I use that stall to get the flare or the flaps out. And the flaps keep me going slow enough that I can continue to scrub speed and get myself to the height I want, as well as get a scope out of the situation. Like, we got some hills here. We don't want to get too low coming in, but at the same time, oh shit, yeah, we gotta be careful coming into this one. These hills are eating half of the box essentially, so we need to stay higher up. Ooh, okay, we can dive on the other side of this, so keep scrubbing our speed but staying up, and pull out our throttle and dive. And then I'm gonna have to flare again to scrub the speed that I picked up on the dive. Ooh, ground's coming up quicker than I expected. but we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We allowed a
Awesome
runway
location.
eat me.
You optimized like crazy there.
Exit runway. Once I stop, because outside the runway is much rougher than in it. And then stop.
Great day. We've made people happy and made some
Oh.
quick cash. When you're done, I'll show you the details of your performance.
The landing's probably going to be low on points because that was a little rough. But, ooh, we got some Lincoln Park, but I'm going to pause it. And that's going to go into the next video because pretty much done here. Yeah, the landing smoothness botched it, but we got an S though. Okay, sweet. Gives me some extra bonus points. It wasn't super rough, it was just a little too quick. So it gave me some extra credits. And we're still climbing in the reputation here. Got some more XP. We're at 3328. Still cannot purchase the company. So we're going to keep going with that. I'm wondering if it has anything to do with... I swear there was a way to actually see like what we're missing. That like the criteria why it won't let me do it, but mission hotspots, but that doesn't mean you have to be in those areas, I'm assuming. But I don't know. Alright, so we are gonna continue working towards the cargo transport company. I still think it's going to unlock around 35,000 credits or so. At least that's kind of what everything online is saying. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it on a hold screen though, because I do have to use the restroom. Everybody in the streams, just hang on for a few minutes. I'll be right back. Everybody in YouTube land, till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.